Before becoming a singer, what kind of jobs have you done?
Quite a variety. A lot of customer-facing roles, things like waitering in restaurants or bars. Most recently, I've just finished my flying career as a flight attendant. The last 5 years I've been doing it.
Back to your song, how much time did it take to create this new song, from start to finish?
Whilst We Can took around over 2 years to bring to what it is now. The recording process, it's very new to me, being in the studio for like 9 hours a day, and you have to wait to be called on and wait for everyone to set up. My mum's a singer. My mum and dad actually met when she was singing in a band in a hotel, and they met that way.
Could you just tell us about your mom and dad's story?
So my mum and dad, it's really cute. It's so nice how they met.
欢迎收听收看音乐新鲜人，我是主持人 Jeff 黄介甫。今天这一集非常特别，因为它是双语的模式进行，也是我第一次在台湾跟伦敦跨海连线，邀请到我的音乐好朋友，他叫做 Johnny Monk， 他很厉害。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome my friend Johnny Monk. Hi, how's everything?
Greetings from London. Really good, fantastic. Very good afternoon to you. So hello everyone, my name is Johnny Monk and I'm 23 years old. I recently studied a business degree in the last 3 years, and my debut single, Whilst We Can, it will be out on the 1st of September 2023. It's a very big song and it means the world to me, and to be getting it out to you lovely people is an absolute dream.
Wow, amazing. Congratulations. It's really my honor to interview. Before becoming a singer, what kind of jobs have you done?
Quite a variety. A lot of customer-facing roles. I'm very extroverted, so things like waitering in restaurants or bars.
For how many years? More than 5 years?
Well, my parents had businesses like hotels and pubs and bars, so probably my whole life since zero, I was running around for people. So I've been doing that for a lot of my life. Most recently, I've just finished my flying career as a flight attendant. The last 5 years I've been doing it. So I left school, and 18 years old, I did flying for 5 years, and I only stopped doing it last year.
Wow, I so admire your life.
I met some amazing people in that job, and the industry is it's on all the time. It never rests. So to be part of that was amazing. It is a very interesting lifestyle.
Have you ever been to Asia for a trip?
I have. So my mum's from the Philippines, and I've been to East Asia twice in my life. Once when I was 4, and the second time when I was 8 years old. I have small memories, little details. One of them is when in the Philippines they have a bus, their own bus, and it's called a jeepney, and everyone's crammed onto it. Everyone just jumps onto the roof. It's like a little bus, and they fit 30 people, and it's crazy how many people they fit in.
How's about Asian food? What's your favorite Asian food?
Well, I think the Chinese cuisine in England is very different to what actually the Chinese cuisine is. But my mum's Filipina, so I naturally like Filipino food. And there's a dish called sinigang, and it's like a pork and rice broth and stew sort of thing, and it's amazing. It has this bitter, sweet taste, and it's very different.
How does it taste?
Very
sour,
very bitter,
salty,
kind of, like sour lemon, but then has meat stock, so it's really meaty and full and warm. So you don't really
when
get that anywhere.
Will you eat this food? For dinner or for breakfast, or every time you want?
I mean, I think Asians love rice anytime, so you could have that at breakfast, lunch and dinner, like any other Asian country, I'm sure, in East Asia.
When you get hungry, you can eat that. So that's your favorite Asian food. Back to your song, how much time did it take to create this new song, from start to finish?
Whilst We Can took around over 2 years to bring to what it is now. Quite a long time.
It's such a long time.
The song, as I wrote it, it didn't take long, probably 4 weeks to write the song from start to finish, and how I wanted that, the structure and the feel of it, and most of the lyrics as well. But over the time, as I've workshopped the song, getting it ready for going into the studio, when you write your first song, anything that you do for the first time is always really cringy or a bit embarrassing or new.
How do you think about it? It's crazy or you really love it?
The recording process, it's very new to me, the recording process. Being in the studio for like 9 hours a day, it's very like long, and you have to wait to be called on and wait for everyone to set up. But very interesting, and it's one of those things you have to do.
And the next question is, how long have you been into music? Since you're only 23 years old now.
I mean, I was born in 99, and I want to say it was before 99 because my mum's a singer, and when she was pregnant with me, she was singing at the time, like doing cabaret shows or
singing every day.
My mum and dad actually met when she was singing in a band in a hotel, and they met that way.
Could you just tell us about your mom and dad's story?
So my mum and dad, it's really cute. It's so nice how they met. My dad they were in Indonesia. My mum flew from the Philippines to work in Indonesia in one of the hotels there as part of a band, as a music group. And my dad was a bar manager at the same place. And they met through there really naturally, and they just fell in love. And they moved to Spain and had me. So when they were in Spain and she was doing her shows there, when she was pregnant with me, I kind of felt the vibrations of all the feel of music and rhythm and all of it. It just came through in my veins.
So that's why you love music so much.
Love music. I think it just comes so naturally to me in my veins that it happened before. So if you ask me how long I've been doing music, maybe 23 years, but just because it's in my body and music is everywhere.
So do your family, your whole family, not only your parents, support your music career?
I like to think they do. I don't know if they do. I'm the first one to take music as an artist seriously and full on. All my family are musicians and really love music and have performed music live. But I'm the only one that's really gone, I want to be a music artist and I want to be like one of my heroes and perform it. And do it for a living and seriously.
Will you feel stressed when you make music, since you have lots of singers in your family?
Do I feel stressed? In music? No stress at all. I think running a business is very stressful, but the music keeps me alive and sane.
You mentioned running the business, so I can ask that between starting a music company and writing a song, which one seems crazier to you, since you have a music company now?
I think they're both really crazy. I mean, writing a song and releasing it is crazy. I never thought I'd be able to do that. But then starting a company within the music is also crazy. From an artistic point of view, writing a song is the craziest thing. And writing a good song is something that I'm proud of, not just writing for the sake of writing.
Ooh.
I think it's hard to make a good song and one that people will love. And I think it's really hard for you to love sometimes your own work. We get imposter syndrome and think, oh, we're not good enough, or we might not like it. So, I mean, anyone can start a company and get things wrong, but to get a song so you're proud of it, I think it's really hard to do. And I think Whilst We Can Naturally is just a big song for me. And I actually personally love it. If you write music that you love, I think you're doing the right thing.
So what's your music goal? You want everyone to listen to your music and fall in love with your music, or you have more?
Oh my God, I think I have loads of goals within the music. I love people to fall in love with the music and the sound that I love.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
The same feeling I have when I fall in love with other people's work, my heroes' work, and the respect I have for them is the same that I would love as an extrovert. I quite like the respect from good work that I've done. And I want to be, I'm a Leo, so I mean that probably says a lot. Star signs that I want the attention.
Who's your top music idol?
It's a solo singer called Mika, and he was born in Lebanon, but he's a British artist, a British music artist, and he's very colourful and poppy and super fun and just such a humble, lovely guy. I think all his music is always very poppy and bright and fun, and I think life is for the living. So he just has the right message out there, and I think in his discography, his journey of life, he's written about it, and everyone relates to that. Everyone relates to their first heartbreak, and they relate to their second love and how they've overcome things like that, surprises in their life, things they didn't expect, death and love. And he always puts a a positive and bright spin on it, a warm spin, which I think is so nice to do in music. So for me, my goals in music
is really important. And
I think in the world we live in, yeah, it's very important. Yeah. Mental health is such a hard thing, is such a frequent thing now more than ever.
But how you deal with your hard time in your music career when you face with some obstacles?
Oh, obstacles. How do I face them? I think I face them with people. I never face it alone. So I think I'm lucky to have a team around me that I can talk to and that can push me to the right place and recommend me where I should be going. I'm very, very grateful for people that I'm surrounded by, because without them, I can't be where I am right now, for example. Like I owe them a lot, the people that are working around.
Okay, Johnny Monk, the next question is, what are your music plans for the next 5 years? Since you're now 23 years old, after 5 years, you're still young, you're 28 years old.
I think at that point in my career, I'd love to be able to travel and tour the world with the music and go to countries like Taiwan and Japan and China and be able to perform songs there. Bring the Western music that I love and go all the way to the East and even far West in the world and just be able to perform them there and meet fans and meet people that love the music and collaborate with people from all over the world. I think by that point in my life at 28, I'd love to have an album out. I look forward to meeting all of you, and I hope that you enjoy the crazy work that I make over here in London. And I just want to say Dosha to Taiwan and Dosha to you, Jeff.
好，再次感谢 Johnny Monk 今天来到音乐新鲜人的节目，第一次用 online 的方式去呈现一个访谈。不知道大家对于英文的掌握度有多少，但是如果你愿意去了解的话，他是一位很有潜力的歌手，在第一张的单曲当中就已经有很多充满关于梦想的想象，或者是关于想要对这个世界传达的爱。我认为爱是很重要的，就像是 Monk 在这个整个专访当中有提到说，他很希望快乐，很希望大家可以逃离这一种心里面很多很多的忧伤的感受，正能量是很重要的。Really, thank you so much, Johnny Monk. I love your music. Looking forward to your first album, and everybody should listen to your song. You can just promote it again.
Anyone that's listening to this over in East Asia, in Taiwan, wherever you are, please enjoy whilst we can. By me, Johnny Monk. It comes from the heart. Please enjoy it. Thank you.